Viewers, we're going to show you two pictures now on your screen. Two pictures, and the contrast could not be starker. On one hand, the grand Ram Mandir's construction completed yesterday, the Dhwajarohan happened, and even as all of India was looking at the emergence of the completed Ram Mandir, a Trinamool Congress leader decided to again bring up the echo of Babri Masjid. Why is this being done? And why is this being reiterated again and again and again? First, it was the declaration, then posters announcing the building of a Babri Masjid went up in Murshidabad. And this was done by MLA Humayun Kabir, who has reiterated the fact that over the next 3 years, we are going to build a Babri Masjid. Now imagine if something like this was done by any other political party, to say that we will build a temple over the mosque that exists, the Gyanvapi, or we will build another temple in Mathura over something that has existed there already. And the date chosen, the 6th of December, what is the intent and why this attempt to provoke and appease? Let's listen into the reactions.
याद तभी आती है जब चुनाव आता है, माहौल गर्म करने के लिए, चुनावी फायदा लेने के लिए।
इनके साथ चुनाव का कोई साथ नहीं है, चुनाव के लिए ये सब नहीं करते हैं। ये मुसलमान का इमोशनल है, पहले भी बोला आपको, आप भी बोल रहे। वो मुसलमान का आवेग है, इमोशनल है, जो उनका मस्जिद जो बाबर में बना के गया, उनको तोड़ दिया, उनको हटा दिया।
पुलिस और प्रशासन से परमिशन मिल गई है इसकी आपको?
पुलिस प्रशासन का कोई परमिशन का जरूरत नहीं है। मैं शिलान्यास करूँगा मेरा जमी पर ऊपर, तो पुलिस का क्या है? पुलिस कोई मंदिर बनाते हैं तो परमिशन देते हैं। मंदिर जो लोगों को ज़रूरत है वो मंदिर बना लेते हैं। कोई गाछ का पीछे पूजा होते हैं, कोई गाछ का सामने जाके जल डालते हैं, पानी डालते हैं, पूजा करते हैं, तो पुलिस के लोग क्या करते हैं?
राज्यपाल ने कहा है कि इस तरह की काम करके सांप्रदायिक जो समरसता है उसको खराब करने की कोशिश की जा रही है।
राज्यपाल का ये बोलने का कोई हक नहीं है, इख्तियार भी नहीं। राज्य प्रशासन देखने के लिए ये इलेक्टेड सरकार है जो लॉ एंड ऑर्डर का दिखेंगी।
ये उनके कहने, बीजेपी वाले इसको उछाल कूद करके उनके हीरो बनाना चाहता है, उसमें आप लोग भी हैं।
तो ये एक पॉलिटिकल स्टंट है।
100/100 बंगाल के मुसलमानों को कुछ नहीं होगा, कुछ लेना देना नहीं। ये सवाब का काम नहीं है, ये भावताव है। बीजेपी भावता करना चाहती है, प्रेशर चाहता है टीएमसी के साथ।
वो बाबरी मस्जिद का नींव टीएमसी नहीं रखेगा, बल्कि बांग्लादेश का नींव रखेगा। लेकिन बंगाल का हिंदू ममता बनर्जी भूले नहीं कि बांग्लादेशी और रोहिंग्या के बल पे उनकी सरकार चलती है, राजनीति कर रही है। वो राजनीति अब ज्यादा दिन चलने वाली नहीं।
All right, Kamal Zaman Chaudhary, Tushar Gupta, Nalin Kohli continue with us. But Shubhankar Bhattacharya, I mean, it could not be more apparent when the entire country is talking about the Ram Mandir, TMC MLA decides to insert Babri Masjid. Why?
See, Padmaja, I find it really laughable. You find idiots in every party. So why be, Trinamool alone over that? And this guy, Humayun Kabir, he's not even in touch with the party as far as I know. He's trying to make his own party, and also that must be that he's not getting any support from the TMC itself. And rest, the thing is that if you say legally or something like that, so I don't see any.
If he's an idiot, kick him out. Why are you keeping idiotic people in your party? Kick out the idiots.
See, kicking him out, he is doing something on his own land with his own money. I don't know if you remember or not, or you are being, partially, your amnesia or something, that you have forgotten that there was even a temple on Modi ji's name in Rajkot, which later on was converted into Bharat Mata Mandir but somebody made it up in their own land.
Sir,
So you
surely
cannot
you
stop
being a
somebody
very
from
intelligent
calling it whatever
person
it
does
is.
not think that
You
there is any
can-
comparison
you
between
can have-
a Babri
you can have a
Masjid
personal Ram
whose
Mandir in your
foundation
own
is being
courtyard.
laid on the 6th of December and the temple that you mention in Rajkot. Surely you don't think people of this country are going to miss the associations over there where a TMC MLA decides to lay the foundation for a Babri Masjid in Bengal on the 6th of December.
Padmaja, I don't understand. Where does the West Bengal government come in? You can have a personal Ram Mandir in your own courtyard. Everybody
But
is
he's not
completely
just a
free
person.
in this
He's an
in
MLA of
India
the ruling
to
party.
to do anything with your own money. You have your own faith. Do anything in your own with your own money in your own courtyard. Nobody is there to stop you.
Mr. Bhattacharya,
Whatever
this is
name
as
you get,
strange
see,
an argument as saying
Padmaja,
in his own
Padmaja,
time our
I
MLAs
know
and
this is your
MPs
idea.
can go and
Never
stab
there.
people, they can engage in illegal activities, it doesn't really matter because they are, also people. They can do what they like in their personal time. You're a
Padmaja, I
politician,
don't
Mr.
know why
Bhattacharya, and you surely know better.
Padmaja, I don't know why do you actually plan for a debate if you don't allow, only if you have a space for only yes men to go on with it. So you should be inviting that kind of people only. I am invited over here to give an opinion.
And
I'm
I'm
giving an
asking you
opinion. I'm not going
questions
cutting it.
and offering a counter opinion.
I'm not building a Masjid. I'm just giving you, as a political analyst, I'm just giving you an overview how the that MLA might have been thinking about and what the party has to do with this MLA Humayun Kabir. That is what I'm trying to say. See, whatever you do in your own courtyard with your own money, whatever faith you want to, because there's Babri Masjid. I knew only one Babri Masjid that was in Ayodhya, right? That has been destroyed. The Supreme Court has allowed, another piece of land for that to come up, which yet has to come up, right? So I know only that particular Babri Masjid. No, anybody can have. You can have a Ram Mandir in your own courtyard. Now that doesn't become the Ram Mandir that has no link with the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya.
Okay.
So the
Nalin
thing
Kohli.
is,
All right, what an MLA does in their private
democratic
time, quote unquote, an idiot MLA, by the way, doesn't really matter to the TMC. Why don't you build a Ram Mandir in West Bengal as well? Nalin Kohli. What's the big deal? Private time, private land, private Babri.
Actually, he is a TMC MLA. No, he is a TMC MLA. There's no conflict with that. Look at the irony. His name is Humayun Kabir. I mean, Humayun, the son of Babur, he says, I want to build a Babri Masjid. Now, he does great damage at two levels, which obviously the Trinamool Congress, if they want to accept or not. First is, he's identifying himself with an invader, not someone who's from this land, who came and plundered in this land. And he believes that the Muslims of India are going to be very happy actually relating with an invader. I mean, he does great injustice to his brethren, to his own community. And at a second level, he's doing this on a day when we have the Dhwaj or the flag hoisted on a mandir. That is standard. It's always done. It's a religious thing of importance. On that day, he's doing it to provoke the Hindu community. Now, at the end of the day, the question the Trinamool has to ask is, how did this serve national interest? And how does this serve the Trinamool's interest?
But Shubhankar Bhattacharya
Calling him an idiot or something like that as the learned spokesperson of the
that Humayun Kabir may be trying to damage the Trinamool Congress. That
this has to be answered.
Party. Nalin Kohli. That Humayun Kabir is actually damaging the TMC. He is not in touch with the party. He's trying to float his own outfit.
And the Trinamool Congress is just washing its hands off because they are so petrified, perhaps, given the fact that we keep reading in the papers, we keep hearing about news reports that there are so many illegal immigrants from Bangladesh and the Rohingyas who have sneaked into Indian electoral rolls, and particularly in West Bengal. And there are district after districts where these populations have grown at a far greater rate than the natural progression of a population can happen by community or by religion. In all of that, when the Trinamool keeps quiet, it really makes one wonder, who are they worried that they will upset?
Shubhankar Bhattacharya.
Because ultimately he wants to build a mosque in the name of Babur, who's an invader from abroad, and an illegal immigrant is an invader into Indians' rights even today.
He's such a polished politician, and I think he knows very well, what happens is that when you say, that you own, you actually cannot own every deeds of your own party workers. Does the BJP has done it in the past? So do you mean to say that you took a serious action? Because the biggest temple of democracy that we know is Lok Sabha. And I remember how Ramesh Bidhuri used unparliamentary language over there against a chosen MP. So did the party did disown. And I'm saying for Nalin Kohli only that it was not, the BJP doesn't want to it. They are not going to say that, yes, we promote this kind of language in parliament. But did they throw Ramesh Bidhuri out? Did they kick him out? Was any action taken against him like that? No. The thing is that then you said that it shouldn't be spoken and we condemn it. You condemn it only.
No,
what did you do?
Okay, so has anybody condemned what Humayun Kabir is doing? Okay, even apples to apples comparison, has anyone in the TMC, you are sitting here and you are saying that he's an idiot and the party has to do nothing with it, but has anyone in the TMC actually said? I mean, leave alone throwing him out. Has anyone even officially dissociated itself from Humayun Kabir?
Just now, your own report did show the West Bengal minister, Mr. Siddiqullah, completely say that the party or the government has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
And Humayun Kabir is not in touch with them. He's trying to form his own outfit. So the government doesn't own it. So the role of the government is gone.
Okay, Tushar Gupta, there is no role of the government. There is no role of the government. Unnecessarily, why drag the TMC into it?
He is doing harm to his own. If he is doing any harm to
just one sentence.
TMC or this thing. So I think Nalin Kohli should be happy that at least you got to sit on your seat on your left, in fact, voting in the next election.
How wonderful.
You should be happy about
TMC is making you happy. Nalin Kohli, quick response, then I'll go to Tushar Gupta.
Right, Pradmaja. Sure. Just a short response. And to Mr. Chakravarti, thank you for those kind words for me. But Mr. Chakravarti, if this statement did not, and he's evidently a Trinamool supporter or a member of the Trinamool, I don't know, but either way, he's representing that point of view. I think at the end of the day, he's sounding agitated in this entire debate. So somewhere or the other, he also feels that this is a damaging statement.
Tushar Gupta, why try and pin this on the TMC? You have got the government saying clearly, this man could actually be a Trojan horse.
What kind of a Trojan horse is this one who's actually furthering the appeasement agenda of the TMC? 6 months before elections, one of the MLA decides to wake up from his slumber and inaugurate the mosque on December 6th of all days? Are we supposed to pretend that this is an MLA going by his own accord, by his own whims and fancies, and talking about a mosque on December 6th? And this has nothing to do with the upcoming assembly elections. This has nothing to do with furthering the agenda of the TMC when it comes to minority appeasement. Come on, I mean, even if we have to put up a pretense, I think we need a better one. Of course, the TMC would like strategic ambiguity on the face of it. They would say, we don't have anything to do with it. The government has nothing to do with it. The party has nothing to do with it. But deep down under, it's doing the job of the TMC at the end of the day. Ahead of the assembly elections, Padmaja, you tell me, going to the voter in a state where 35 to 40% are minority voters, will the Babri pitch not work? I mean, come on, are we forgetting how elections really work in India or in West Bengal? It's very simple.
No, who knows? Maybe he's going to form his own party and ally with the Congress. Maybe he's a Trojan horse for the Congress. Remember what had happened earlier in the Lok Sabha elections. The left, the ISF, the head of the Furfura Sharif, that man had allied with the Congress and fought together. Who knows? Maybe this Mr. Kabir is doing the same thing on behalf of the Congress. What do you know? What's your WhatsApp group telling you? Kamruzaman Chaudhary.
Padmaja, you must be well aware that this Humayun Kabir was an RSS-sponsored BJP candidate in 2019. Was he aligning with the Congress at that time? No. Congress doesn't go into Mandir Masjid politics.
Wait a second.
Never.
Humayun Kabir is RSS-sponsored. I mean, now you will have to agree that RSS is the most secular organization in the country. If Humayun Kabir, who wants to rebuild the Babri Mosque, is RSS sponsored.
2019, they got the ticket. They gave the ticket to this bigot. They gave the ticket to him. Now, who was he representing in 2019? Today, he brings up a Babri Masjid. And you go to Beldanga, find out the same man had promised 50,000 rupees for building a mosque in some adjacent areas. Till 5 years down the line, he has not even paid that. And this person that is claiming to build a mosque on the land, that Tajimuddin Chaudhary, the owner of the land, has come out in open in Bengal media and he said that my land is not for sale, and he has barricaded the entire plot, brought in some tractor despite not being a harvesting season. He plowed out the entire land that the Babri Masjid was supposed to be built by this bigoted man, this Humayun Kabir. Now, what does this politics suggest to you, Padmaja? When you have got the Jagannath Dham coming out in Diga, you have got the Mahakal temple coming out in Siliguri, you have got the Durga Mandap coming out in Rajarhat, New Town. Who is doing this? This is being done by the whole, the so-called secular chief minister of Bengal, Mamata Banerjee. Now, who goes and unfurls the Bhagwa flag in Ram Mandir? Narendra Modi ji.
Tushar Gupta.
What similarity you find out
I
here?
feel like Alice in Wonderland because we are in an upside down world. Usually Kamruzaman Chaudhary bats for the Congress, and I just heard him say who is doing this but the secular chief minister of West Bengal. What's going on? You are a strong supporter of Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, Kamruzaman Chaudhary. Is that the bigger story that we are unearthing over here? Babri Masjid to baad mein banegi. Abhi ye bataiye ki why are all these praises coming for Mamata Banerjee from your mouth?
No, Padmaja, you must understand one thing. Which party gains the most by the Hindu-Muslim politics, by the Mandir Masjid politics, or by Pakistan-Palestine politics?
Your party.
Two parties in India.
The Congress party.
Only. No.
Because let's not forget,
only the BJP,
original
RSS
dream of rebuilding the Babri Masjid was not of Humayun Kabir.
Then
it
what
was of
the
PV
issue?
Narasimha Rao. In 1992, it was the then Prime Minister who had said that the Babri Masjid will be rebuilt. So let's not forget that the original plan to rebuild the Babri Masjid was not of anyone else's but the Congress itself.
Padmaja, you ask the 15 crore Muslims of India, everybody including me will say, Babri Masjid tha, hai aur rahega. There is no doubt about it. The point out here is that we all have accepted the Babri Masjid verdict given by the Supreme Court, and we have no qualms about it. We have lived over it.
Okay, Tushar Gupta, who is introducing this? RSS-backed Humayun Kabir.
By the way, who Kamruzaman Chaudhary calls an RSS-sponsored MLA was actually in a controversy for threatening to throw Hindus in the Ganga. He actually sparked the controversy, and mind you, he was also.
You only selected this man to be your candidate in 2019. You wanted him to be the MP of BJP in the parliament.
Nevertheless, Kamruzaman Chaudhary, I understand you're sounding very praiseworthy of Mamata Banerjee. Probably after Bihar, you're looking for another alliance partner to sing. But the bottom line, Padmaja, is such headlines only help the TMC in an election season, the campaigning for which will begin in another couple of months. This is all about the assembly elections, and this is how it should be viewed. That's about it.
Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. But in the end, I have to say that the one person who is on the most happening WhatsApp group is Kamruzaman Chaudhary. Good stuff, sir. And add all of us as well, because what you know, nobody else seems to know, including the RSS antecedents of Humayun Kabir. And maybe add Mamata Banerjee also while you're at it. Thanks very much, gentlemen, for having joined me on the buck stops here. Time for a quick break.